would you like your breakfast, my baby?
This is the story of George, a cat with such severe behavioral issues that even my vet once told me most people probably would have euthanized him.
Good morning, George. Oh, would you like your food?
George came from a rescue. I adopted him when he was 6 years old, and by then I was already his fourth owner in 6 years. Right away, that told me he'd spent most of his life being moved from place to place without much stability.
Good morning, George. Sit. Wave. Oh, I didn't interrupt. Good boy, sit.
The drive home after I adopted him lasted about an hour and 45 minutes, and George screamed the entire way back. Not occasionally, the entire drive. He was terrified, anxious, completely overwhelmed, and there was no calming him down.
I know, George. You're gonna be a baby.
Later, I learned more about his past. His first owner had very large dogs, and apparently they used to play extremely rough with him. Nobody really warned me beforehand just how aggressive George could become once he bonded to someone.
George? What is it? What do you want?
George is still the only cat I've ever met that would actively pursue and attack people. Every time he saw me reach for my coat, he would attack me. It became a pattern very quickly. The second he thought I might be leaving, he reacted aggressively.
Oh, you got the sun right in your face.
At the same time, though, he was also incredibly bonded to me. That was what made him difficult to understand in the beginning. He was deeply anxious, deeply attached, and very reactive all at once. I have scars all over my body because of him. My hands and arms were constantly scratched up during that first period of living together. There were moments when it honestly felt exhausting trying to figure out how to help him without making things worse.
You're so sleepy. Oh, you're so sleepy.
Eventually, I decided to approach George differently. Instead of constantly reacting emotionally to his behavior, I started trying to train him more like a dog. I foster animals with the city, and I've also taught violin professionally since I was 13 years old. Over time, teaching music taught me a lot about patience, repetition, and how to encourage certain behaviors without escalating frustration. I realized some of those same ideas could apply to George.
Ready. Up. Good boy, George. Spin.
After a while, I started recognizing the signs that he was becoming overstimulated. Now, whenever I notice him getting to that point, I calmly place him in a room by himself for a short timeout, usually around 10 or 15 minutes. No yelling, no anger, no emotional reaction. Just redirecting him calmly. That became one of the biggest lessons I learned with George. Reward positive behavior and avoid feeding negative behavior with emotion.
Good morning, George. So, more than a few people have asked what he gets for breakfast because he really does enjoy his breakfast. Yeah, good boy. So he gets the performance room. Whoa!
I also worked closely with my vet during all of this. Because George had such intense abandonment issues, my vet felt he might be a good candidate for Prozac. We decided to try it, and over time, it genuinely helped. I've had him for almost 2 years now, and he's much, much better than he used to be.
Oh, my baby boy! Hi, George!
He's become very friendly with my daughters. He snuggles with them, he's tolerant around them, and overall, he's far calmer than when I first brought him home. I also harness trained him and beach trained him, so now we go on walks together all the time.
Here, George. George, sit. George. Sit. Sit, buddy. Sit. Good boy. Stay.
Over time, he stopped associating my jacket only with me leaving the house, and that helped reduce a lot of his aggressive reactions surrounding it. One thing I noticed is that George is surprisingly tolerant with smaller animals, especially babies. Whenever I foster kittens, he's very good with them. That experience reinforced something I strongly believe now. The more you engage with a sentient creature, the more they respond back to you.
Holy stuff. Molly, you're grumbling.
George is a Bengal, and Bengals are incredible cats. They have something called the glitter gene. When sunlight hits their fur, the hair reflects light in a way that creates an iridescent shimmer across their coat because the tips of the hairs are hollow. It's honestly beautiful to see.
Sit. Good boy. Who's your favorite, George? Oh, that's me. Good boy. Ow, you're biting your finger.
And now, after all the work we've done together, George has become socialized enough that when we're out walking, strangers can come up and pet him safely. I never imagined that would happen when I first adopted him. I've always felt like I was put on this earth to nurture. I tend to take in the unwanted ones, the difficult animals other people struggle with.
Georgie. Hi. Hi. Oh my God. He doesn't respond like this to anybody. No.
And George definitely tested me. He destroyed entire couch sets, 3 rugs, multiple glasses. This cat has cost me a lot over the years. But at the same time, I also learned to accept George for who he is. I stopped expecting him to become a completely different animal and started understanding that he needed to be respected on his own terms.
By far, George's favorite enrichment tool is tearing up boxes. Loves them so much. The smaller, the better.
If someone is considering adopting an animal with behavioral challenges, I think it's important to understand that patience matters more than perfection. Some rescue animals come with fear, anxiety, and abandonment issues that don't disappear overnight. Progress can take months or even years. Before adopting, make sure you're emotionally prepared for that responsibility and willing to learn what that animal specifically needs. Sometimes the animals that require the most patience end up teaching us the most about compassion, consistency, and trust.
All right, last one. Think first, okay? Ready? George, give me your left paw. Oh, good boy. Good